It's Brazil and Spain in women's Olympic soccer semifinal action on Tuesday, August 6th at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. This is the second semifinal of the day, so be sure to check out the other video on this channel for USA and Germany. You can give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow for more. Watch that video and other Olympic picks and Leagues Cup picks and more soccer this summer as well. Odds in this game make Spain heavy odds-on favorites, minus 175. The draw, plus 290. Brazil, plus 475. Brazil to advance, plus 250. Spain to advance, heavily favored, minus 350. So that would be extra time or PKs. The over 2.5, minus 106. The under, minus 118. Both teams to score yes, plus 100. And the no, minus 138. For Brazil, in the group stage, they beat Nigeria 1-0, then lost to Japan 2-1, giving up 2 late goals, so they came close to winning. And they lost to Spain 2-0, but they did play a player down, with Marta taking a red card at the half. And then they upset France 1-0 in the quarterfinals. They're playing without the suspended Marta last game. Brazil met France in the quarters. That game stayed level, tied all the way late into that game. It looked like we might see extra time, but Brazil would get on the score sheet in the 82nd minute from Gabi Portillo, and that ended up being the winner in the 1-0 win. It was one of only 2 shots on target for Brazil in that game, but they did allow France to only register 3 shots on target themselves, so it was a pretty tight match. Marta will return for the semis here against Spain. Brazil are 11-0-4 in their last 15. They've scored in all but 2 of those games, once this tournament against Spain and another time versus USA in a 1-0 loss going further back. For Spain, Spain's path to the semis saw them beat Japan 2-1, Nigeria 1-0, and Brazil 2-1 in the group stage. In the quarters, Colombia jumped out to a surprising 2-0 lead over Spain with a goal in the 12th and 52nd minutes. Spain would claw back with goals from Jenny Hermosa and Irene Paredes in the 79th, and then deep into stoppage time in the 97th to bring the game tied 2-2. They kept pushing. They tried to win it. There was a ton of stoppage time with 15 minutes, but the game ended 2-2. Extra time solved nothing, so it was off to PKs, where Spain won 4-2, with Colombia missing 2 of their shots. Overall, Spain had 33 attempts, 7 shots on target, 77% possession, but Colombia still put 6 of their 7 shots on target, 2 for goals. In 2024, Spain is now 11-0-1, outscoring opponents 30-7 in all competitions. You go back further, they've only have 4 losses in 39 games, being 34-1-4. In their last 15, they've scored multiple goals 13 times, and they've won by multiple goals 9 of those 15 as well. Head-to-head between these teams, we just saw this match on match day 3 as recently as July 31st. The stats in that game were not surprisingly all in Spain's favor. 83% possession, 28-6 in shots, 10-3 in shots on target, and of course the final score 2-0. But obviously it's important to note that Marta was sent off with a straight red at the end of the first half, so Spain was playing a player up for most of that game, and their goals still came later on, 68th minute, Athena del Castillo, and really late on in the 107th, Alexia Putellas. So even playing a player up, it took them a while to finally break through. If we look at Brazil and Spain predictions for this game, Spain have been consistently winning, but they have needed to work for it. A lot of their games have been coming late. Of their 7 goals scored, 6 have come in the second half. If we look at the timing of these goals, 22nd minute, then 74th, 85th, 68th, 107th, 79th, and 97th. So for me, that looks like they're controlling a lot of games, but takes them some time to break teams down, wear down their opponents. So certainly bets on Spain to score in the second half, or maybe the second half to be higher scoring than the first half. Could be other ways to look at this game. But even at this point, odds makers have caught on to that. Spain to score in the second half is only a minus 225. So at best, maybe that's something you could include in a same game parlay. They do usually score. When they score, it's in the second half often. So here's some other options for best bets in this game. Spain to advance and plus under 3 goals in a same game parlay, plus 140. Spain to advance plus under 4 goals, minus 150. You could improve that to minus 120 if you added Spain to have the most shots on target, or simply most shots at minus 138. So to me, like all of Spain's games, they've all been pretty tight. So I could see this being tight. It was only 1-0 until late in that game, the last time these teams played, and they were up a player. So let's bet on Spain to simply qualify in this game in case they need the extra time or the PKs. We'll add the most shot attempts, as Brazil only has 14 shots on target, all in their 4 games, and also add this game being relatively low scoring. If we combine these 3 outcomes into one same game parlay, Spain to qualify and to have the most shots, and under 4 game goals, will come in at minus 138 odds. Let me know how you're betting this game down there in the comments. Spain, Brazil, who moves on? Share it down there, and good luck.